April meeting. We're awaiting, a couple of our council members had to maybe run out real quick. Are they? All right, we do have a quorum, and to get things moving forward, we're going to open up the regular meeting of the Troy City Council. We're not too far behind, 22 minutes after 7 p.m. And we're going to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, and I am going to ask Deborah Garrett to lead us in the pledge. Deborah, can you lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That was the best pledge of allegiance.
Okay, we're going to take a roll call. Thank you so much.
Councilmember Gully?
We slowed it down for you.
Councilmember Gully? Councilmember Paratore?
Here.
Councilmember Cummings?
Here.
Councilmember December?
Present.
Councilmember Kennedy?
Here.
Council President Mantella?
Here.
6 present, 0 absent.
All right, we're going to go right into the good news agenda. I'd ask the council to join me on the main floor.
Right, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, Troy High School basketball. I made sure I wore my high heels, knowing that you guys, come on over on this side, come on over on this side.
Even it out.
Awesome. Now I know who's a forward, who's a senior, and who's a guard. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them another round of applause. I'm going to first read the resolution, then we're going to go around here, introduce ourselves. But I think it's no secret, our Troy High boys basketball varsity, you guys just crushed it. You did amazing. The Flying Horses ended their season with a record of 19-4, and the Flying Horses won the 2019 Section 2 Class H Championship on Saturday, March 3rd. I followed you on Twitter by a score 69-55 against who? Gloversville, bye-bye. And whereas this is Troy's first basketball championship since 2016. Of the Troy City Council, we hereby congratulate the Troy High School varsity boys basketball team on your accomplishments. You're an inspiration to all of us, your future leaders. We are so psyched. We have head coach Greg Davis. Raise your hand. Right here. Oh my God. I thought he was a student. Wow. I thought he was a student. Oh my gosh. I feel young now. Okay. Oh my gosh, I gotta turn this up.
Step back,
Two
way back.
steps, sorry. Okay, Ryan Lozano, where's Ryan? All right, so you weren't a guard. You were a guard. You were a guard. Okay. Brendan, Brett, Brendan. All right, hey Brendan. Glenn Westfall.
Good name.
Okay. Lamont Garland. Okay, and Mike Sunkus. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the coaches. That's the manager, and let's give them a huge round of applause. I'm gonna move it around here, state your name, and whether you're a freshman, junior, senior, let us know. Here you go. And what position?
I'm Nasir Soto. I'm a sophomore and play guard.
All right.
I'm Brian Francis. I'm a junior and I'm a guard.
You're tall for a guard.
Tom Tucker. I'm a junior and I play guard.
Wow,
I'm Alex Wolf. I'm a sophomore and I play guard.
I know what you are.
Lateef Johnson Jr., senior, playing forward.
Makai Crew, I'm a junior and I play guard.
Jaden Cummings, I'm a sophomore and I play guard.
Jaquan Moore, senior guard.
Lots of guards.
Wait a minute, where's the forwards?
Lots of Jason, I'm a senior and I'm a guard.
I saw your name a lot on Twitter.
Alexander Merritt, I'm a senior and I'm a guard.
Awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the basketball team, I want to ask, Coach, bring us through, and how you got to the championship and, just the sacrifice and the commitment and dedication that these boys gave.
It's a 5-month process. We started on November 7th and we ended late March, mid-March, which was pretty nice. We were 15-1 in the Suburban Council with 1 home loss. We won the Grade Division title, which is the first one since we were in the Suburban Council. We started the sectionals. We beat Queensbury. We defeated McKeel Christian, who was the defending Class B state champion. And then we beat Gloversville in the sectional title to capture the first one since 2016. We then went on and beat Franklin Academy at Saratoga High School in the sub-regional. And then we beat Jamesville DeWitt to capture the East Regional title, and that was in Syracuse at SRC Arena. We made it all the way to the state Final Four, which was nice, and then we lost to Pittsburgh Mendon, which was disappointing, but for 5 months these guys came every day and worked extremely hard and gave everything they had to their school and the coaching staff, and that's all you could really ask for as a coach, for sure.
It's unbelievable, where you guys, did you want to add anything? Yeah, you got it, come on.
These guys should be really proud of the effort and dedication that they put in. It was earned, not given.
Awesome. How about yourself? How was the experience?
It was pretty good experience. Exceeded expectations. Had a good season.
They must get notes in high school. Seriously, and I want to hear from Faison. Tell us real quick. I read your name a lot on Twitter. Seriously, how was it playing in Syracuse?
It was great playing at Syracuse. It was a good experience. I never played here before with this team, so it was great playing there and winning with this team.
That's awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the And on one last note, I played a lot of sports. Yes, I did, believe it or not. But I played basketball, softball. Always thought I'd be the first woman Major League Baseball player. It didn't happen. Here I am. So there is a future. But more importantly, moms and dads, raise your hand. Are any of your folks here, right here? Listen, thank you. And let's give a round of applause to the moms and dads. We know the sacrifice that you put in. I know my mom and dad did it and our whole family. So I'm sure that these boys say thank you. Thank you. So let's give it up to these guys. Mayor, I want you to come up, get a picture with us. Come on, Mayor.
Our biggest Swirl follower right there.
That's right. Awesome. Let's group. Bring it in. You guys know how to group. Here we go.
I've been told. Yep, go on.
I love it. I knew I wore my high heels for a reason.
And Colleen?
Here. Hold on one second.
There we go, so we can see you.
All right, guys, should we say number 1? One more. Ready? Look happy. Look like you Ladies and gentlemen, Troy High varsity boys basketball. We have certificates. We're going to give them to your coach, okay? Yes, and you can hand them out. Thank you again. Congratulations. Good luck in everything you do, all right? Congrats. Okay, congrats. Thank you very much. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, you guys ready?
Thanks, guys.
Awesome.
Hey guys, blanket congrats to all of you. Nice work, everybody.
It's like a laser. All right. I'm being told, do not stand under that, okay? So, our next, good news, we try to do, two, and this is a very, very, very special girl. Juliana Valenti, please, come up and join us, please. All right. While Juliana's walking up, let's give her a round of applause. Sacred Heart. This is very scary. My son attended Sacred Heart when Juliana attended there, but Juliana was in kindergarten. My son was in 6th, and now I see you so tall. How old are you?
17.
Oh my gosh, a year younger than my son. Okay. Whereas, Juliana Valenti is a 4-year member of the Troy High School varsity basketball team, a former member of the varsity volleyball and track team, and a member of the National Honor Society. And whereas she participates in the Junior Ladies of Charity, the Spanish Club, the Yearbook Club, and Student Council. And whereas Juliana Valenti has succeeded academically and represented her team both on and off the court in a positive way, and was therefore selected as the recipient of the Section 2 Scholar Athlete Award. City Council hereby congratulates Juliana Valenti on her many accomplishments. Her dedication is an inspiration to the citizens of Troy. And I'm going to ask her mom and dad to come up. Come on up, mom and dad. Come on. Now, if anyone's familiar with Connie's downtown, a little plug for Connie. Connie and Gary Valenti own Connie's. It's fabulous. Stop there. Okay. What's your special today? No, I'm only kidding. But mom and dad, let's give them a round of applause. And knowing the Valentis through Sacred Heart and all that, but Juliana, on and off the field, what incredible accomplishment. Where do you plan to go to school? How are you doing both academically? And I know how hard it is to keep your grades up and play sports. You're excelling in both, so talk to us.
Well, I haven't really decided where I'm going to school yet. It's between Cortland and URI, so I might play basketball at Cortland, hopefully. And just playing basketball for Troy High my whole life. All I have to say is you really have to keep your grades up in order to succeed on the court, or you can't play. So you just always have to keep your grades up. They always come first. And it was really a great experience for my 4 years of high school basketball, and it really just is always going to stay with me. So, thank you, and I really appreciate the award and everything. So, yeah.
That's awesome. And we know that mom and dad are so proud. You want to add anything? I mean, you saw it firsthand, the dedication and just how hard it is to really excel on both ends.
It is. It's a lot of work, but she's very dedicated, and she's, we're very proud of her. She does a beautiful job, and she works hard. She works very hard.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Garrett?
Yes.
What more can I say?
I know.
She's a great kid. She truly is, and she's got a passion for the sport, and she loves it. She had great experience at the high school, and she had great coaching. She had a great leader. So.
Well, this is awesome. And Juliana, on behalf of the Troy State Council, we want to congratulate you. We wish you well in your future endeavors. You never know, you might get involved in politics someday. I'd be happy to help you. But saying that, let's give it up for Juliana, and good luck. Okay. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Okay. And we're going to take a quick picture. Okay. Awesome. Juliana Valenti, folks. I think we'll be seeing that name again.
All right.
Oh, wait, we have one more. No.
Here's some other good news.
Yes, we always have good news. All right, public forum, we invite anyone that would, you know what? I'm going to shake it up a little if folks don't mind. Do I have a motion to move the public forum after resolution?
I'll make a motion.
Help me out, thank you. 27,
I mean,
we
I
have
feel
a
like
motion?
folks
Do
may wanna
we have?
speak on that.
Okay, all right. It's up to you. They can still,
Yeah, they can
go
still
and
speak
put
on
the
it.
public forum right after.
I can still speak on
Okay.
it.
Yeah, okay, so, public forum, it's up to you. Do you wanna shake it up? Do resolution 27?
Let's do it then, yeah, we can have
All
one
right,
format.
very
That sounds fine to
good.
me. That's-
Resolution 27, we are going to move resolution 27 before the good news agenda. Do I have a second on the
I'll
motion?
second.
Thank you, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Mara, do you want to read resolution 27?
Resolution 27, resolution appointing Deborah Garrett to the vacant city council position.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Motion, Councilmember Parator. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Councilmember December. Discussion.
Council President,
Councilmember Cummings.
yeah, I'll just like to speak a little bit to the process and the importance of this seat. Obviously, we were all disappointed and shocked by the sort of unprecedented nature of the situation that happened with District 2, and then move forward to reach out to the community and really find some new leadership there. And we were really heartened by the degree of really impressive and quality and caring people that were willing to step forward and be there for their community in that time. And it was a hard decision. There were 7 or 8 qualified people who applied, and I think any of them could have done a really good job in this seat. But Deborah stood out to us because of the work she's been doing in the community already, and because of the way in which she really serves as a representative in terms of some of her experiences with the One Troy Project and with other community organizing, really being able to help empower her neighbors, help empower other folks. We heard references from other community leaders saying Deborah's always the person who's there to, when they are interested in getting involved in some way, she knows how to get them involved, she knows how to point them in the right direction for funding. And so we're really excited to add her skills and her passion and her expertise to our group on the City Council. I think she'll offer a lot, and looking forward to working with her in the months to come.
Okay. Further discussion?
Council President.
Councilmember.
Yeah, I'll just echo the comments of my colleague, Nasha Cummings. This was a process that indeed we did have a lot of really qualified candidates here. And meeting Deborah, knowing the work that she's done, her passion for being involved in the community and doing the work that's important, that we all really value and recognize that work. And I look forward to working with her in the future.
Okay. Further discussion?
Council President.
Yes, Councilmember Gully.
I had the pleasure to sit down and talk to Deborah on a one-on-one basis, and I have to tell you that I'm excited to see her become part of the council. I think she has a very open mind. I think that she's got a big heart, that she cares about her community. All that came through in the process, and I just want to say it was a pleasant meeting, and I think that she's going to be a good addition to this council based on her beliefs and her integrity that she showed today. I had a chance to talk to her. With that being said, I also expressed to Deborah that unfortunately, I was kind of blinded by the process, and we, as a minority, were not allowed to look at any of the applications, not allowed to talk to any of the applicants or the people that were applying for the position, and we were not allowed to be part of the process. So with that, logically, I don't have all the information on the other candidates, could be quality candidates, that I could have made a decision based on all the information. So with that being said, I've also let Deborah know that tonight I have to abstain from my vote because I would make a very uninformed decision. Otherwise, has nothing to do with her personally. I'm excited to sit next to her. I told her she just can't yell really loud because it'll torture me. But beside that, I'm excited to see her come onto the council.
Thank you, Councilmember Gully. And I want to echo what Councilmember Gully said. And Deborah and I actually exchanged some messages, and I was fortunate actually to meet Deborah last week, and I didn't know that Deborah was the candidate, so it shows you how close the process was. I was really unaware that Deborah was even interested in the seat, and I was in the same room with Deborah. So, like Councilmember Gully, my vote has nothing at all to do with the individual. It totally has to do with the process. I've informed Deborah and the public that I plan to abstain because it really wouldn't be fair to anyone to make a decision on someone that we have not interviewed. I recently actually asked, probably now this is the third time, Councilmember Gully and I asked who did apply, who are the 7 or 8 folks, and this is a public document, and we weren't even privy to the folks who applied. Saying that this is your night, Deborah, it has nothing to do with you, it's about the process. I look forward to working with you. I look forward to getting to know you. The folks of District 2, you have a number of folks here, and we look forward to help you help District 2. As the only at-large representative on the council, I really feel that it's a lot on me and my responsibility to help you bring resources to District 2, rid the blighted building, more code enforcement, really move North Central forward, and I believe that that is in your heart. So I look forward to working with you. As I said, my abstaining from this has nothing to do with you, and I look forward to getting to know you on the council, and I'm very, very pleased that you have the votes tonight to move forward and to sit in that seat in a few minutes. So, further discussion?
Council President?
Yes, Councilmember Perito.
It's always struck me that District 2, there's sort of a divide. There's Lansingburg and there's North Central. And particularly in light of the extremely unfortunate experience of the racial slurs that were uttered and reported on, and the fact that North Central seems to somehow be overlooked a lot of the time. I went into this whole process of interviewing candidates with a bias, and my bias was I wanted someone from North Central. I think it's more than time that someone from North Central is seated up here again and is speaking for that part of District 2. And we had wonderful candidates, and Deborah stood out, and it'll be a pleasure to work with her.
Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Abstain.
Resolution 27 passes 4 ayes and 2 abstentions.
Look at that. Where is Peggy Koenig? Where is Peggy? Peggy, thank you for the nameplate. We already have a nameplate for the District 2 Representative Deborah Garrett. to sign the oath book.
I think within 30 days. I think we'll do a
Yeah,
ceremony.
I think they're going to go get it.
Okay.
There you go, Deborah. Yeah. You can come up. Come on up.
Come on, take pictures.
Please, come on
Thank
up.
you.
This is a public building. We all have to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, golly, get out of there. Get out of there, Bill. He just wants to be in on the pictures, guys. He's no fool. Come on, get out. You're not allowed it.
She likes me. All right. Congratulations. You're official now.
Ladies and gentlemen, as soon as folks are seated, I'm going to ask Deborah to say a few words, and then we'll move forward with the public forum section of the meeting. And don't worry, relax. There's only about 10,000 people watching you right now. No, I'm kidding. We probably get 10 on live stream. No. Oh, Daryl's here. Daryl. Hey, you were hiding behind the pillar. Deborah, if you could just say a couple words, we'd be honored. Thank you.
The only thing I can say, okay. The only thing I will say is that I'm not up here for, excuse me, I'm a little emotional because I'm not like with the attention. I just want to be like a great representative for District 2, but I have to be biased and say I'm more grateful that I'm going to be able to represent North Central and Hillside because we're like the forgotten part of the city right now, and we got to bring some positive attention on that side of town because there's a lot of great things that's happening over there that people are not aware of if you don't live over there. So that's my goal is to elevate the families and the youth of North Central, and by doing that I'm going to collaborate with most of the people that's already been doing the work, like Joyce and Max Henderson that does the Little League. You have Jerry Ford, even though his program is based out of the Boys and Girls Club, but most of his children come from North Central Troy. You have Karen Pryor's anti-bullying program. You have DFC's program that is always around, and I mean they're based out of Lansingburg, but a lot of the feedback that they have been doing over the years have been in North Central. And then you have myself and Queen Daniels, who we just been volunteering at school too. She actually works at school too, so we want to make sure that people in that district is being recognized and not for the negative stuff that's always taking place. We don't want people to be complaining about the mattresses that's in the alleyways. We want people to come help us clean up the mattresses that's in the alleyways. We want people to come out.
Well, Deborah, we want to welcome you to the council and get ready to rock and roll. All right. We're going to open up for the public forum. I'd ask anyone who would like to speak at the public forum, please state your name and address. And you have 5 minutes. Hi, Seamus.
Seamus Donnelly, 146 3rd Street. I want to speak on the untabled ordinance tonight. That's going to be funding the consulting fee to study, looking into updating our zoning laws. So as much as there's, I'm sure, merit to looking into updating the zoning laws, and I'm sure that the consulting firm that was chosen, there's also merit in that as well. But I guess what I don't understand is we can switch